year. And we're back to episode 2. It's our new one. Now I have, instead of Father Christmas, now I also have Saint Nick. So now I have 2 people with me here today that were both. One of I. What? Which one of you was North Pole?
My pole is not facing north right now. So if that's what you're asking,
You were born in North Pole though.
Saint
uh,
Nick would be Father Christmas.
South Pole.
You were South Pole.
Yeah, I'm like the
Did you immigrate there?
evil brother of the guy
So
you're
you're
thinking
Saint
of.
Nick,
Yeah.
and you're Father Christmas.
Great. It means on make believe.
Yeah, but my name's
They're both Nick.
my name's Chris. So how does that work?
His name's not Nick either. What is not Saint?
We're both saints. We were named after saints. We're the closest to
Like
saints
when
you'll
the Saints
find.
had all the pedophiles.
Yeah, that kind of saint.
I know you know, cause he's a big.
Hey, we're supposed to forgive.
Forgive.
Yes,
Namaste, bitches.
You
That's
know what
right.
I'm talking about.
No.
Oh. Well, the Saints organization gave money to people so that they could hide the fact that they were pedophiles. The Catholic Church.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate move.
It's got nothing to do with the football team.
Yes, it does. The Saints paid it. The football team
Yeah, but
paid
it had
it.
nothing to do with the players or the game.
Obviously not the players, but the owner.
No. NFL's got a lot of shitty owners.
Name one.
Patriots.
Robert Kraft? Yeah, he's a...
Yeah.
Yeah, but all owners, all they care about
No, not
is
the...
money.
Not... I mean, obviously, but
They don't
not
care about anything
the
else.
Cardinals owner. He didn't care anything, because then the team would have been good.
Oh, right. Exactly.
Or the Browns.
That's a good point.
Browns.
They would have been good if he actually wanted money.
I'm sure the Patriots owner is the dirtiest son of a bitch on the planet.
He really is. He really is. They've been caught cheating plenty, and yet they're still there.
They blame Belichick and the whole time as the owner.
He's like, Belichick, go do this. Take the fall, because we won't fire you.
Oh. Have you seen the new Aaron Hernandez Netflix show? They made
I watched the first part.
documentary. They made 3 episodes about Aaron Hernandez's life.
Aaron Hernandez, huh? Is he a popular person?
He was the tight
He
end.
was the tight end for the Patriots who killed people.
Oh,
He killed 2
Won
people.
Super Bowl. Him and Gronk, tight end buddies.
He actually did he shoot 2 people?
I don't know. I
And
didn't watch the first part.
He shot 2 people in like 2012, and he ended up playing a whole season of football after that. With that, over his head.
well, it was going through suit or something. They didn't even kick him out. They were like, he can still
they
play.
didn't know who did it. The murder.
Oh, really?
No. It came back later.
Wow.
Yeah, what happened was he killed somebody else. He killed his wife's sister's boyfriend
Oh, probably deserved it.
over some shitty drug deal. No, he didn't.
He didn't?
No, he was a normal dude.
Wait, what? Okay, I'm gonna have to finish that documentary now because you're freaking me out. Anyway, about you aliens. Do aliens interest you?
Of course. Why wouldn't they interest me?
I wasn't very.
Why? I don't know why he's not interested. He's like, I'd rather just grill and watch the Patriots all day.
I didn't say that.
You said one of them.
Well, you can go to the tape.
You said you like the grill. You said that. All right, I'm gonna ask you the same questions. In Washington, in Google, Washington State blank and then autofills. Okay, I have written down the top 5 autofills. If you type Washington State blank, name one of the top 5.
You're saying what?
Washington State
residents?
Park.
No,
Oh, that's close.
the what?
Washington State Department of Transportation.
Oh, God.
Different
so
department.
close.
Different department.
There's a different department than the state.
Washington State Department of blank.
Department of Ecology.
No, the one that you go to regularly.
What do people mostly Google?
This is what people are googling. No.
Department of I need
Licensing.
condoms
Licensing.
because I have problems.
Well, okay. So Department of Licensing is number 5.
DOL.
Yes. Number 4 is unemployment. Number 3 is university. Number 2 is fairies, and number 1 is lottery. And now I'll do you another question. I'm gonna give you the names of 3 Washington State counties.
Mm.
I want you to tell me which one is real. 2 of them are fake.
Okay.
Skamania, Queen County, Pinocchio County.
Queen.
No.
Squinomi. The first one.
Yeah, he got it. He took forever. That was his last guess.
It sounded
It's Skamania.
wrong as soon as you said it.
Queen County.
You told me it was Pinocchio.
I guarantee you I did.
You did.
You can look up Skamania. I told you that's where it is.
I just thought maybe
look,
he
I have
pronounced it wrong. I don't know.
It's right there. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right.
It's a strange name.
Right there.
You know where it is?
What?
Skamania County.
He said that wasn't a county.
No, it is. Queen County and Pinocchio County are fake.
Oh, that's
got
what
it
I
right.
said.
Yeah. He got it wrong.
I got it. Right.
Oh.
You know where it is?
What?
Skamania County.
It's probably southeast
No.
or east
No.
or
You're colder.
West.
Colder west. Southwest.
That's Oregon.
one of those places.
It's at the very bottom.
I bet there's an Indian reservation
You know
on it.
that part when the Columbia River goes like boop? And,
I
like,
do.
dips in, and
Absolutely.
then back up. It's at that dip.
The gorge?
The dip that like takes a chunk out of Oregon. That's where it is. Alright, I have some more questions. And I'll tally it up and then I'll give you your diagnostic. Do you like to grill?
I love to grill.
You
I'm a
love
man.
to grill. Okay. Are you mad at young people?
No.
Okay.
I'm mad at the people that taught them to be dipshits.
Okay. Have you seen Avengers Endgame?
Yes.
Okay. Is weed epic?
Yes.
Do you know the suicide hotline?
Yes.
What is it?
1-800-SUICIDE. Or
I
help.
mean, yeah, it is 100 suicide.
Boom!
But
They should make it pretty easy.
Okay, so
You shouldn't have to
it's
scramble for that one.
273-8255. So
You're
so
a millennial.
the answer is
I am
you're
not.
a-
79.
no, he's not a millennial.
80 is millennials.
That's not true.
I missed. That is true.
No, Sierra's a millennial. Millennial is Gen Y. Between Gen X and Gen Z, I'm Gen Z. You're Gen X. Between that is Sierra.
That's right, you're Gen X.
Right, but I'm not a millennial. That's
No,
what we
why
were
I don't
determining.
know what you're talking about. he
That's all I was saying. Is
All
I'm
I'm
not.
saying is, he answered the questions. He loves the grill. He is mad at young people. Weed is not epic. He has seen Endgame, and he doesn't know the suicide hotline, and that ended up with him being a boomer. You're not a boomer. This is the definitive test to tell you that you are not a baby boomer. So congratulations.
You're Gen X.
You're not a
No,
baby boomer.
I'm not a baby
Father
boomer.
Christmas is.
So what does that determine?
If you're a baby boomer, you are.
Or not. That's
stupid.
it?
If you're
Nothing
If
else?
you're a baby boomer, then you're a stupid boomer.
You're calling my parents a stupid boomer?
I'm calling him a stupid
Apparently
boomer.
me.
He's a boomer. He's a twin. All twins are boomers. That's true.
It's not true.
That is true. If that's not true,
Where's your facts?
where's my facts? What facts?
You need a fact.
It's right here. Oh, here's a fact.
If he was a boomer, they
Here's a
wouldn't
fact.
call it weed. They'd
Here's a
call it
fact.
doobies.
A grizzly bear walks into a bar and says, "I would like a grilled cheese." And the bartender says, "What's with the paws?" And the grizzly bear says, "I'm a bear."
That's a bad joke. I'm a bear. That's a good one.
That's got to be the top 5 worst jokes I've heard
What about, did you hear about the
all
guy
year.
that got into a car accident and got his left side cut off? He's all right now.
Oh yeah. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
That's much
You're right.
better.
I don't know.
Turned
how
it
you-
up on that one.
I don't know how you knew that. So I want you to elaborate on, is the weed epic? So you said yes and you said no. Why'd you say no? Because you're a boomer, or is there any other reason?
There's all kinds of things you can do to get in that same state. Doesn't have to be weed.
Name one.
Meditation,
Okay.
hot yoga.
Okay.
That's kind of a. I mean, you're asking a guy who goes to AA why he doesn't appreciate weed.
Quadruple A.
What they teach them, basically. Oh, sorry about that.
Very biased.
That better not be work. So they teach them basically to write that
It's moderation.
it's stop being dependent on certain substances, right? Because that's all it is, right? Is a crutch, and turn your crutches into something positive, like working out or love making.
It's the addictive gene.
Yeah,
So if you have that characteristic,
I honestly don't think. I don't think I got it from you. I don't think I got it from you at all.
you haven't gotten there yet. You
But I
will.
just like can't.
we'll
I'm bored by everything though.
What are your stresses in life,
What are my stresses?
Mhm.
Baby boomers,
baby boomers?
So your
Okay.
bosses.
boomer babies, doomers, and gloomers, and sometimes zoomers. All right, so doomers are people.
So you haven't
Okay,
quite
late.
reached real life yet.
Doomers are early 20s, late teens that
30.
they're super pessimistic about life, and they're just like, we're gonna die anyway, and they're the worst people ever. They're more annoying than any baby boomer. It's like, we all know that. Why, okay? And then
Why stress about it?
Yeah.
I mean,
Gloomers
even
is
if it is gonna happen.
Gloomer's kind of the same exact thing. They're just like the worst. It's like, why you bother? It's like, sorry. They say, global warming's gonna kill us anyway.
They call it the Eeyore effect.
Eeyore?
Yeah, from Winnie the
I
Pooh.
know what it's from. You're the one with the meth teeth.
I'm no good. Nasty.
Yes. Your teeth is like, your teeth scare me.
They're just chipped.
So your teeth. Ugh. They're like this big. They're tiny. Incy bitsy. Can you bite things?
My dad's are the same.
Why? Why?
Why are his dads the same?
Why do you think bad teeth?
Must be a genetic thing. I don't
I
know.
don't have it. I got perfect teeth.
Is that right?
I got big old honks right here.
Yeah, the dentist wants you to get braces.
Well, that's only for my bottom part.
Dennis wants everyone to get braces. Doesn't even matter.
The top part is perfectly aligned. Bottom part's not.
Well,
That's pretty much. It's like one. It's like, so
the Invisalign.
you get the Invisalign. You get the Invisalign.
I left my dentist because he told me that I should get Invisalign, and I said, "You're hurting my feelings,"
What was his name?
and I never went back. Doctor Yo.
Is that a man or woman, yo?
It was a man.
Oh, okay. What?
Dr. Yo. Yo.
Yes, he was Asian. If you were asking.
So, what's your opinion on white privilege?
White privilege.
Yeah.
You never asked me why I thought weed was epic.
Why is weed epic?
Because it's one of the most amazing pieces of organic material on the planet.
And now you're just leaving to smoke weed. So why is it the most epic thing on the planet? What's so epic about it? And why is it organic? Why
Well,
is it epic?
starting from all the positive things that you can do with CBDs, there's also the epic high that you get. And I don't even smoke weed, but
No, you
it's
can
awesome.
meditate or you do hot yoga.
You could do that too. I mean, you know what you do when you get high?
Yeah,
You clean your house.
that's what I do.
That's not a negative thing. And there's no hangover in the morning. I mean,
If you do a lot,
for people that have drinking problems,
yeah, compared.
it's positive. It doesn't destroy your life, pretty much.
So what's your opinion on white privilege, Boomer?
Now, the CBD oils I agree with. But
Okay.
He digresses.
Weed head. What's your opinion on white privilege? Do they have it? Don't they have it? What is it?
Yes, they do have it.
You think white people have privilege?
Well, there's a lot of
In what
white
facet?
people that are privileged.
Do white people inherently have privilege? That's the question.
Not anymore.
Why is that, boomer?
They don't, because the world's changing.
Name one thing.
I mean, you can go to some cities and some towns, and if you're white, you're getting a job over someone else that's not. But overall, America has changed a lot.
All right.
It's true. That's a good point. It is a demographic thing. You might be white privileged in Ferndale because you'll get a job over
Well, I'm ginger, so that's
someone else.
doesn't help.
It just matters if you're white.
No, it doesn't.
I work in a predominantly white
Wow, that means you're racist.
place. That doesn't mean I'm racist.
Yes, it does.
I didn't hire myself.
Because you hate black people. I saw it. I saw your tattoo.
Really? I was trying to hide that.
Maybe you don't have your pants down the entire time. But maybe you do better.
It's really drawing it. It's really scary to call a German a racist
Okay, why is that?
because we get offended real easy about it.
Why is that?
Well, there was this whole World War II
Which one?
thing,
Well,
Holocaust and all
I
that.
don't think I know about that.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard of that.
You know everything.
So we're sensitive.
You speak up.
Tell us what the Germans did.
I don't know. They had spikes in their helmet in World War One.
They lost
They did lose.
again.
Well, they lost because of World War One.
And look how good their country's doing
If Germany
now.
won World War One, there would have been no World War Two. Just remember that.
You can say that Germans are pretty resilient though, because they came back. This is their third time,
They're coming back. Round
and they're
three.
coming back.
Round three.
Probably not going to do the same thing again.
I don't know.
They might be done with war.
I don't know. They could be on our side this time.
They would
They-
be on our side this time.
Yeah,
Get that
I would
NATO.
agree with that.
All right. Here's the thing.
It's
What
not the first
about
time in history.
affirmative action?
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, affirmative action is where colleges have a quota of different races, and they let in people of other races
Fire
when they might not be as qualified as other people.
Fire departments do the same thing.
Hmm
Well, that's racist. Because there's plenty of examples of Asian people. It's not even a white people problem. It's an Asian people problem because they get way better scores. They get way better higher grades at everything, yet they're not admitted as they should be. The people who are even white people, any other race, just because they need to meet a quota.
I guess you have to ask yourself
That's
why
racist.
they came up with that plan.
Because they're liberals.
Because they need
They need
diversification.
diversification for no reason.
No reason whatsoever.
It should go to who best deserves it, not who you are when you were born.
Because if they didn't do that, then the people that didn't get in,
They say they're racist.
they would, yeah, there'd be an uproar, no matter what. So if they didn't just even it out over the board, there'd be some butthurt people out there, and then there'd be a problem. And schools are predominantly liberal
Yeah, they are.
because teachers are predominantly liberal.
Not mine.
Oh, please.
I'm taking American government class right now, and he's libertarian.
Oh, history teachers are generally not as liberal as others because they really know
Yeah.
history.
It's my
So
favorite
they're
thing
like,
ever.
hey,
It's my favorite thing ever because
capitalism works.
yeah, it's my favorite thing ever because all he says is stuff that just supports what I think. And it's so fun because it's just like he's just saying something that's a true fact, and then it's like somehow that's a Republican thing when that's just a true fact. Like it's a true fact that capitalism works.
Hmm
It's that socialism has not worked.
hmm Well, that it's destroyed
It
countries.
has killed millions of people.
Look at Venezuela.
And destroyed countries. I did a whole presentation for public speaking about socialism,
Hmm
and my arguments were about that, how it's never worked. Also, before FedEx came around, the postal service sucked.
hmm
There's no tracking numbers. There's nothing. And then FedEx came. Then the U.S. Postal Service had to step up their game. They didn't compete, and now it's way better than ever it is because competition from capitalism makes everything better for everyone.
Exactly. And only the strong survive, and the best survive. And when the best win, everything else follows suit.
Yeah. That's why it always worked. And that like putting more money to something like a government program is not going to make it good.
Nope.
Like we pay. I had a graphic in the presentation. It's America spends the most money on public schools per student. That has like bottom of like grades.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be like, how is that? Like, how is giving more money gonna change anything? It clearly doesn't change anything.
Because they don't push the kids anymore. They just pass them through. It's just the pass through. You don't even have to do your homework anymore, and they will keep you on pushing through. Yep, it was the worst thing that ever happened.
You're a boomer.
I had a kid do that, and as soon as she found out that she didn't have to do her homework, you think she wanted to do her homework anymore?
I didn't do homework.
Nope.
I didn't do homework because I picked classes that didn't have homework.
That's a good choice.
I do my homework now. I'm doing it right now.
If you ask anyone that believes in socialism what the difference between, or if they appreciate or like communism, their answer is going to be no. But at the same time, ask them the difference between communism and socialism and see what they say.
The difference between communism and what they want, which is called democratic socialism, is that communism got corrupted into dictatorship.
Mm-hmm.
But how's that not going to happen here?
How is it not?
Yeah.
If you give
it's the same
the government too much power, that's what's going to happen.
The Germans, Hitler took away all the guns, and then he took over Germany, and then couldn't do anything about it. So, what's to say if we got all of our guns taken away, we can say in like 2032, a president doesn't do the same thing, where he does the same thing, like America's Intercession or something, he arouses the people, takes away guns, and then he becomes a dictator, invades Canada or something, and then we can't do anything about it. Like, he starts killing everyone, and we can't do anything about it.
I agree. Yep, it's just a different side of fascism.
It's unbelievable. Like, my history teacher said, because Hitler was a socialist, because the Nazis is National Socialism. He believed in a socialist program.
Mm-hmm.
So when people say that not wanting socialism, you're fascist, it's kind of just like an oxymoron.
It is a complete oxymoron, isn't it?
It's just funny. It is really funny. Hey, Boomer. Are you drinking your own piss?
Mm.
Yeah.
It tastes like it. It's not a winner.
What would you okay, how about this? I'm gonna pull up some would you rather questions.
Those are good.
Why are they good?
Because usually the options are quite one. Are you getting up? Where are you going? No, it's Chris's turn. Okay, I'll go first then.
All right. So we're gonna do.
Boomers have to pee a lot too.
Boomers have to pee a lot. Would you rather the aliens that make first contact be robotic or organic? Because if you think about it, aliens that come to us, why wouldn't they be robotic if it takes forever to go across space? Why don't they send something that wouldn't die? Oh, these are boomers. They don't answer anything.
According to the universe, they would probably be robotic, or a mix of both.
Would you rather be covered in fur or covered in scales?
Scales.
Why? Why? He's like scale.
Because you lose your scales and you can regrow it.
That's not a what?
Don't you?
They shed their scales.
Yeah,
they shed their skin. They don't lose their scales.
They shed their skin.
All right, you lost your mic privileges. Okay.
It had to be an alien one first.
Would you rather have one real get-out-of-jail-free card or a key that opens any door?
Get out of jail.
Why?
Because even if you had the key and you were in jail, you couldn't do anything with it.
What would you do with your one jail pass?
Probably get out of jail.
What? No, I mean like with the one get-out-of-jail-free card, what crime would you commit and you wouldn't be punished for it?
Oh, I'd rob a bank.
Just get tons of money.
Yep, solves all the other problems.
What about you, Boomer?
Same thing.
Okay.
Problems solved.
Hey, I like that. You skipped some good ones.
What? I didn't skip any good ones. You clearly don't see any.
Would you rather be in jail for a year or lose a year off your life?
Would you rather be in jail for a year or lose a year off your life?
It's just kind of the same
So if
thing.
you live to 68, you'd be lived to 67. Yeah, I mean,
I would take a year off my life
rather than just go to
because
jail
it'd be
for a year.
when I'm older anyway.
I'd go for jail
Right?
for a year.
Just to live to 60.
Really? Instead of
That's just like, if you're just going to jail for a
You
year,
ever been to jail?
you ever been to jail?
I'm going to minimum security. That's where I'm going. I'm going minimum security.
Oh, here comes
You do
white
not.
privilege
You do
again.
not come out the same
It
person.
says jail. It doesn't say prison. It says jail.
You don't go to
I'm just telling you, I'd
Jail
rather
for
have
a
that
year.
than lose.
That's, the minimum is 1 year.
in like the county lockup jail.
1 year. If you get sentenced for more than 1 year, you go to prison.
So it has to be jail.
That's,
So I would rather do that because then I live longer. Because you
For
lose
a
a year
year?
off your life.
But you just lost a year in your prime of your
Yeah, but you're
life
having
versus the
You're
end.
having fun in jail. I'd rather be in jail interacting with people than die early.
they don't have checks.
That's the whole thing. You don't interact with people in jail.
Yeah, I'd do it. I don't know about you. It's crazy.
They put you in a cell and you stare
I'd
at a
shave
wall.
my head and then join the crew over there. That's what I would do.
You're gonna have to.
I have to, and I would.
You ever been with a man?
This is what I would say. I would.
You want to?
I would shave my head. I would shave my head, and they're like, "I hate Jews," and I'd be like, "Not that bad, but for the group, I
Jews.
that's. I mean, you do.
I would not shave your head right away because then your head would be so white. You'd have to
I
get
would
a
shave my
little
head right away so that it would
get a
tan
little
quick.
tan on there.
How would I get
You
tan
don't tan?
before I shave my head?
They don't let you.
No, before you go in.
They don't give you enough
They don't give you
outdoor
time.
privilege to get a tan.
Yeah, you do. You have like half your time's outdoors time.
No, it's not.
You have
You're
a
stupid, bro.
complete wrong.
You
idea
have a
of how
it's jail,
jail
not
is.
prison. It's jail.
It's they don't let you outside
Yes, they do.
for half the day to sunbathe.
No.
What is this guy
Yes,
talking
they
about?
do. Yes.
Work release, you can get outside.
And in Washington,
Okay, would you rather have all traffic lights you approach be green or never have to stand in line again?
Never, ever have to stand in line again.
Yeah. Never stand in line. Because if you go to Disneyland, you're just popping.
I'm gonna say lights because I think I spend more times at traffic lights than I do standing in
I'm
line.
just thinking about, like...
So it takes more time
I'm
out of
thinking
my
about
life.
more of a burst. Yours is like an overtime. I'm thinking like a burst. If you go to like an amusement park, you can just like pop up without having to waste any time.
Oh, this isn't a life thing?
This is for your entire life. The
Yeah.
rest of your life, every light you approach is green, or the rest of your life, every time you just skip the line.
Definitely the lights.
No,
And then you have
I'd
to
skip the
stand in
line.
So you gain
I'm gonna-
time here, you lose time there.
I'd
Yeah, but how many times do you stand in line a day
But
Every
versus
day.
sitting at a red light?
Would
I'm
you-
in a red light how many times a day?
3?
yeah.
3? Try like 50.
Well, that's because you're a boomer.
Well, I drive for work. So do you.
Yeah.
Plus, just going home.
Would you?
County roads don't have traffic lights.
Yeah, well.
Well,
But still, how many lines do you stand in a day?
I'm thinking about it not of per day. I'm thinking about the usefulness in a certain situation. Like, I feel like I would rather be able to skip every single line in Disneyland than
That's
wait.
true. I go grocery shopping
Yeah.
depending on what time it is, and will adjust my day.
And like same with like a McDonald's drive-through or anything, you just go right to the front. I would rather do that.
That's fine.
Hot and ready.
It's fine. Hot and
You
ready.
can.
Would you
you
rather
can-
be able to see 10 minutes into your own future or 10 minutes into the future of anyone else except yourself?
My own?
I would like to see my own.
Definitely my own. Who cares about other people?
Yeah, but you
Lame.
could be like, you see the 10 minutes of the future of a guy and he like pisses himself. You're like, I gotta be around for this.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I would do.
You might not like what you get to hear.
Yeah,
You're like,
but
oh,
you
I
could
wasted
piss
my
your
turn.
pants.
Yeah, you see 10 minutes future of you pissing. No, but it's like inevitable. It's destiny.
Is this a one-time move? Or
No,
is this all the time?
all the time.
Oh, definitely your own.
Constantly,
Right?
you'd
You'd be a completely different person.
You go to Vegas.
You have to wait
go
until the
down.
10 minutes stop, and then you restart.
Wait, there's a movie about that. What is that called? With Nicolas Cage, where you can go in the future for like
Rain Man.
like a minute or something,
He could. There was
Days
or
of Future
30
Past.
seconds,
saw
or
like a flash.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a pretty good movie actually. Jessica Biel, phew, that girl's ass.
That's what Heather
It's
said.
just
Heather
ridiculous.
said the same thing.
It's got to be like top 5 asses.
Heather said
easy.
the same thing.
Yeah.
In the last movie
Easy.
we watched, she lost too much weight.
Oh, did she
She
lost
was
her
thinner.
buttocks?
Heather was pissed. She's
Ah.
like, where'd her ass go?
Exactly.
Would you rather see what was behind every closed door, or be able to guess the combination of every safe on the first try?
Well, I don't really rob like safes, so I'm gonna say behind
Yeah, I mean,
closed doors.
yeah. How often are you gonna be with the safe?
I mean, I don't really care about either of those, to be honest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, brother.
That's like a really good question to figure out if someone's a criminal.
Oh yeah, definitely safe.
Safe.
I'll
Safe.
take
Definitely.
the safe, man. Which means you're gonna fucking break into someone's shit.
Oh yeah, the safe on Smith and Second. Yeah. Would you rather 5% of the population have telepathy, or 5% of the population have telekinesis? You don't have the powers.
This part of the population has it.
Yeah. One's read
I think
minds, one's
if
control
the
stuff.
5% that had telekinesis would definitely rule the freaking world. That's for sure.
Yeah, they can just move objects.
I don't like either of those.
Yeah, one's, I
You
guess.
gotta pick one.
Yeah, if you don't, you'll die.
Would you rather have someone reading everybody's minds or move
5%?
5% of the world is
What
7
would be
billion.
the lesser of the
I'd say move shit, because, yeah, let's have them move shit. Because then we'll put them to work. They wouldn't be all secretive and shit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm definitely down with
So
At least you'd see it.
5% would be the population. It would be 375 million. So a little more than America. Like 50 million
that's
more
a
than
lot
America.
of people that can move shit.
Yeah, but
They're
what
all-
about the reading minds crap?
You don't want
And then
that.
if you're the one that doesn't, you are just like a slave.
Yeah.
You know, at
Well,
least you
there's
can
5%
still.
of the population. You
Either
go
way,
and kill
you're
them
a
all.
slave.
Civil War.
Either way, you're a slave.
Either way, but I think. Yeah, that's a terrible situation.
I mean, you could get around the movement part if you could stay out of their sight.
Would you rather be completely insane and know that you are insane, or completely insane and believe that you are sane?
I think that's actually what insane people are, is they think
So
that they're
pick one.
sane. So
Would you rather be crazy, know you're crazy,
I know I'm crazy.
or crazy and not know?
I'm already
Or
crazy.
no, not
so
not
I'm
know.
gonna just
you
go with
believe
that.
for a fact that you aren't.
I believe I'm crazy anyway, so I'm gonna go with that.
You're gonna go with the first one.
Yeah,
He knows he's crazy.
I already know that
Okay.
I'm not normal. So I mean,
Would you
I'm not
rather?
gonna say that I'm normal.
Would you rather suddenly be elected as senator, or suddenly become CEO of a major company?
CEO.
Yeah, senators don't do anything.
Yeah, work for like a year and then retire.
Yeah, all you do.
Senators
is
only make
there's a
like
board
250,000 a year. CEOs make like 50 million.
Yeah, definitely CEO.
Plus, politicians that's a terrible job for me.
It does suck.
I'm just not that type. I don't care about other people. I'm not gonna pretend that I do. And like all the germs from shaking all those hands,
Kiss the babies.
just not cool. CEO doesn't even have to shake a hand.
Okay, this one's cool.
The public eyes on you all the time.
Hmm.
Would
Yeah,
you rather?
can do anything you want as CEO. Rob the place, and they're like, "Well, you'll still get your bonus."
Yeah.
Would you
It's
rather
guaranteed.
live until you are until you are 200, but look like you were 200 the whole time, even though you're like 15, you'll still look 200 and you'll live to 200, or look like you were 25 for your entire life, but die at 65.
Die at 65. 25 my whole life.
That'd be interesting to live 200 years.
I'm saying
because
200
eventually
years.
you just don't give a shit what you
I
look
live
like,
200
right?
years.
I mean,
flat out, like
if you've been on this earth long enough, you just like, I just am done with caring.
But you look like Yoda.
Yeah,
The whole
but
time.
I'd be the wise old
but
sage.
you'd be cool.
I'd be the dude. That was a
guy in
dude
the world.
born in 1801.
And obviously, if you're living 200 years, you feel good, right? It's a healthy.
Yeah, if you're living 200 years
Deal.
at like 150, you're not gonna be dying. You
It
just
says
look
you
to.
live your whole life healthy.
Yeah.
200.
Yeah, 200.
It's obviously 200. Obviously, you're the one.
Yeah, screw it.
I'm not in the wrong.
Yeah, you are.
It's would you rather.
It's yeah, you're wrong. That's what it is.
Dude, and you could acquire enough money to be rich, and chicks don't care what you look like. They just care about the dough, man. Give me some of that.
You gotta have some beautiful people though.
Okay. Some. Name one.
That would be me. 25 for life.
All right. There's this song right
That
here.
just shows your personality.
What are you listening to? Oh, okay. Oh, here it is.
What is it?
Sounds
Oh,
like
this
it.
is it.
Sounds like it's gonna start some house music or something.
No, it's this.
It was house music. Was that a trick? What was that supposed to be?
What does
What
it
it-
sound like?
What does it sound like?
Yeah. Describe it. Because we can't hear it.
Just describe it. It sounds like the middle of a techno song.
What is it? Is it like...
It's like. Well,
this song is called Extra Tone. That's the genre. And it's
like a
1,000 beats per minute. So the entire song is super fast.
It's very good.
Yep. It's kind of the
That'd
epic.
be a quick workout.
1,000 beats.
That would up the the pace on my elliptical.
Does yours check your heart rate?
My pulse? Yeah.
It does.
But I don't know how accurate it is. Because I've actually done my pulse and then did it, and it was a little bit different. But
I think it's pretty
it's close enough. Yeah.
Dude, we check them at the gym all the time when we're going fast. We get up to like 152.
It takes a long time, though, on mine. It kind of pisses me off.
Here's a question.
Because by the time... Because you know when you're working your arms, your heart rate's at its highest. But then when I have to grab them both, so I take my hands off the arm movements. Well, by the time it actually pops up,
You've lost 10.
I've lost, and I wanted to see where I'm peaking out because I don't want to hurt myself. Because like when you're 40, you can only go to like
You're
185.
40?
Yeah, he's 40.
I feel
And
like 43.
over that, I'm actually hurting myself. And I've gotten to 175 before.
Yeah.
And that's burning some. That's like super burn. But you can hurt yourself, so I just don't want to do that.
Yeah, I did a workout called Fran, and I had to lay down when I was done.
Oh man, I've been doing deadlifts and cranking up the weight, and then man, when I've been finishing, I've been like lightheaded and almost falling over. It's not good.
But you're not breathing correctly.
I know I've tried breathing different ways, and for some reason,
You have to take in enough oxygen for your muscles.
well, I'm breathing too heavy, I think, and I'm getting lightheaded from that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So in between reps, you're getting lightheaded.
No, just when I'm done.
When you're done,
I'll do 8 and be fine, and then when I put it down, I'll wait like 4 seconds or something, and then all of a sudden, lightheaded.
yeah, you're holding your breath instead of breathing through it.
Well, tried going slower and breathing, and I don't know.
Alright, I have a would you rather that I came up with. Would you rather have squishy teeth or squishy fingers?
Oh, dude. Oh, jeez.
So when you bite something, it's like a gummy
you
bear.
have to eat everything soft.
Yeah, like you don't even have teeth. Like it's like,
Oh man.
or squishy fingers.
Squishy teeth.
So it's like
Can't do anything with
push in,
squishy
like-
hands.
No, squishy teeth.
you picking squishy teeth,
Yeah,
squishy hands, bro. That'd be
can't
fun.
do shit.
I'm doing squishy hands just to be the contrary.
I guess you could be computer. You can work on the computer all day.
You look at the computer all day, boomer.
Well, most people do now.
That sounds like a boring life.
That does. That sounds like the end of the podcast. That's what it sounds like to me.
All right. Well, thanks for coming tonight, and we'll see you next